Fucking shit up.
First off, you gonna feel we got the topic for this show pretty well nailed?
Yeah. We're on, by the way.
We are? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, I trust him, and that's why I swear a little bit. So, speaking of what we were speaking of last week, again, it's amazing how we got this satellite feed in here again.
It is.
And so perfect. But this is Jason.
So perfect. What time is it here? What time is it where you are?
It's about almost 10 o'clock.
So it's noon right now in Tokyo.
So you should be out in the bars hanging out with some chicks or something.
Well, you know, there's a long night.
After the show?
Karaoke bar.
Karaoke, that is right. And karaoke means?
No. Bad song?
Tone deaf.
Tone deaf.
Oh, good.
In fact, you can show why I am just getting out of bed now at noon if you want to, Mike.
Right.
That'd be Takako.
I hear you.
See, after going to the All Japan Women's Show last night, Takako and I... Oh, well, that's Mima. That was the night before, her and Atsuko.
I think it was more like Linda. Why don't you show him who
There's a tiny thumbnail of her.
That's Mima Shimoda. What are you talking about?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with her. I'm talking about who you actually were in bed with last night.
Her?
Nope. Takako.
Her?
That's Manami.
Her?
That's Takako.
That's naked. Get that off of there.
Naked.
What does her name mean? Naked?
And that is Manami. And that is why the great Riki is just getting out of bed now.
You had all of those last night?
Hi, everybody. If you see me working out in the gym, don't be afraid, especially if you're that hot chick with the dark skin that I asked about the suntan lotion.
Don't be overly intimidated by his massive and increasingly massive upper body.
Remember, the TV takes away 10 pounds.
Yeah.
It's away 10 pounds.
It adds 10 pounds. It adds about 150 pounds.
You want to know what it does?
actually.
It adds 10 pounds to a 100-pound model. That's what it does.
What?
I don't get it.
What I'm saying is, for people of more significant size than little tiny models, it adds a heck of a lot more than 10 pounds.
That's right. It adds about 150 pounds on me.
There's probably an algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm
I think there probably is a complete formula related specifically to the appearance of added weight. You are out of your mind. He's turning into Casey Visco before our eyes.
Ew, that's gross. I was checked for mono this week, incidentally.
Incidentally?
Yeah. What?
You were checked for what?
The sore in my mouth.
Where'd you get that from? Sucking too much ice cream?
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I know you fairly well, and I know where you probably got the sore from.
The doctor said that too.
Did he say, "Are you gay, son?" Because you sure as hell look it.
Wait, I have to set it up. He goes like this. Have you had sex with men, women, or both? I'm like, why was men first? Women, both, men, in that order.
No, not in, actually, how long has it been? What month is it now?
What?
What month is it?
It's May.
It's May, so we broke up in February, so February, March, so probably April sometime was the last time.
Oh, the best of show's on right now.
Somebody's going to do the math on that one and figure that one out.
Figure out exactly what from the math?
That we broke up in February and the last time was sometime in April.
That's one of those breakups, huh?
Yeah.
I have some
proven breaking up is hard to do.
No, that's not the hard part.
You know what's funny is that
I haven't seen this show.
By the way, the great Riki got to meet my girlfriend that I had at that time.
Your girlfriend
yes.
that I've never met,
and,
nor do I know her name.
For the record, she had it bad for the great Riki. Is that not true, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I think
that's
what made her disinterested in me. It was a tough act to follow.
Was she hot?
Ask him.
I'm asking.
She wasn't Takako, but she was hot.
She was hot. Was she Asian?
She was.
Was she paid?
Well, there was a question of mail order bride.
We're asking the tough questions here.
Thanks to Mr. Finer.
Yeah, he stole that line from a great and significant theorist.
Mail order brides. Actually, I tried to get Mike to do that because he's into those Asian girls, and they're into coming into this country, and I figured it was a perfect match.
Now, who is that one? That is Megumi Kudo.
She can Megumi Kudo anytime she wants to.
From our best of.
It's not Aaron.
No, I said it's airing. See?
Oh, it's airing from the best of.
Yeah,
I made it onto the best of?
It's on the air right now.
Wow.
See, look, there's me.
We can't see it, dipshit.
You can't?
No,
we
you're all
we can-
washed out.
We can
and
sort of
nasty.
see that there is
Look at
a,
this color. Look at this bright color in my body. And
Oh,
what is
that's
that?
scary.
What is that?
It's another shirt you wore.
Same position here.
Wow.
Let's see if we can get the ticks going at different
That's
times.
right, you got the TBC going.
Yeah.
Look at me. I look like I'm from the 50s there with the sideburns.
Now you are Zaphod Beeblebrox. Beeble or Beetle?
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Is this the part
Four.
where it starts to repeat?
Erotico Galumpets, a triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6.
Please get his head away from her body.
I haven't seen this, by the way.
Whoa!
That's psychedelic.
That's really messed up. This is television at its best.
This is like a 60s video. Whoa.
We could get three heads in here. No, I guess not. Well, there we go.
Girl, that is Mima Shimoda of Las Cachorras Orientales. To her and her partner Atsuko, they rule, by the way. And they
So
are.
you're saying you might want to have her back there with you?
Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Mima.
Yeah, but where have you been? Golden Girls is done.
Thank
you for being my friend.
It's a great show. What are we talking about Golden Girls for?
Can I get that on the TV here?
You watch Golden Girls? It's a really good show. I was recording them, but then I don't know, I had some problems.
This
with
is
that, so I
freaky.
didn't.
Yes, it is.
Look at me. I look like I'm from the 50s back there, and now I look like my hair's all
I
greasy.
just wanted to get the music going because there's.
I want to see this. Take me off, kid. I want to see this. Take me off. Are you gonna change the tick or what?
No, it's just that one. This is one of 4 segments.
I started to think that.
Oh my God! Ah!
The ideals of the Republican
Wow.
Party, and the conservative.
Yeah, we'll get it going again here.
Oh, that is freaky.
So washed out.
We
This
got
is
you
great.
clapping with the
Yeah,
music.
this needs no translation.
I'll show you the one with Riki too when that comes on.
Better watch it. That's Takako. Takako rules.
That's all you can say about her?
No, she's a really nice.
It's a really nice what?
She's a really nice girl.
Oh, is that what you were saying?
Exceptionally nice girl.
How do you know?
I met her.
Like-
Incidentally, is this the incidentally portion of the program?
Yes, I think so.
Actually, the first time I was over in
Here we go.
January of
Play that.
'99. You're not right in the head.
New York is going to win the World Series. It's undoubted.
Oh yeah, that was my prediction last year, and it came true. Look at that. Look at my predictions.
That's
I
true.
want to see the Ted
actually.
Kennedy segment. When's that on?
That's at the end.
I was so correct.
We'll
And
be done with this show before that comes on.
when I decided that the Yankees were, the New York was going to win the World Series last year. Was that not a good pick or what?
Was it the Yankees against the Mets?
Yeah.
You're a brave man.
I thought it was the Yankees against.
It was the Subway Series,
That's right. It was the Yankees against the Mets.
and I was right. New York won.
See, I would have been braver and said the Yankees were going to win. But
Did they
then-
win?
Yeah, they won. They kicked ass.
See, I don't know.
They also, by the way, I would not have a problem with that statement there. On the other hand, the Yomiuri Giants, who play in the Tokyo Dome along with the Hanshin Tigers, neither one of them suck.
What do you mean by suck? Because obviously they don't suck. They win games. Does this mean that they suck on something else?
No, it's not about winning games.
Is it
It's the
about,
fact that they're the Yankees.
I am off camera. This is great.
I know. I
We
wanted to
just
get
off.
that out there.
What was that? Was that Alyssa?
No, that was
There's
his
Alyssa
old
Milano.
prom date.
Oh, that's right. My prom
That's
date.
yeah, it's Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love, man, she was awesome. She wasn't so good in the sack, and she had huge airs. Do you know that?
Huge ears?
She has huge ears.
That's true. Let me see if I can pull that up.
And
All you
she
need is
doesn't
one
shave her
more thing.
armpits all the time, which is very funky if you ask me. But I'm kind of used to
Very Euro.
What is this all about? Am I in a ring or something?
You are in a ring. You are in the token resident ringside ring.
I could kick some major... Oh, I'm going to kick her around. Hold on.
What?
Not that I
That
like
would be approved by Dan Ginnity, apparently.
By who?
Wow. Wow. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's
Already
figure that one out.
winning Stalker of the Year award.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's your old prom date.
Yeah, she and I talked last night, actually. I didn't really have much to say to her, though.
That's because she said, "Oh, it's you," and hung up.
No, that wasn't her. That was someone else.
Now, how did she get there in Japan?
She's not in Japan, is she?
I think she is.
She must be, because she obviously has tan lines that are a problem right
Nah,
now.
she's gone. Yeah, there's a lot of sun in Japan.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
It's very hot in the summer, I'll tell you. And we are just approaching rainy season, and it
Is
will
it true they
rain
ate
like
shit?
crazy in Tokyo and throughout much of the city much of the country for the next couple
Is it
months.
true that they eat shit candy bars
That they what?
made out of refuse?
I
That's what my teacher told me in 3rd grade.
They shit candy bars?
No! They took the refuse and they made them into candy bars, and that's what they ate. That's what my teacher told me in 3rd grade.
I know nothing
Is
of
that true?
It sounds pretty much like
You
a
actually
ridiculous story.
stumped him.
It sounds
Wow.
like propaganda, doesn't it?
I will tell you this, though. They have some crazy restaurants all over the place.
Crazy, Bob.
Crazy.
I doubt it.
They have a steakhouse where
they
one
eat
of
a
the
lot of sushi
wrestlers is a
there?
deathmatch wrestler. It's Mr. Danger's Steakhouse. Mr. Danger. And he carves it up with big old cleaving knives and everything, and you watch him just go
Cleavage
crazy.
knives?
Cleaving.
Oh, cleaving.
Cleavage is not generally something you need to look for in Japan.
That's true.
What do you mean?
Although my
It's
girlfriend had
in
a
your
fair
face?
share.
She did,
Oh,
but
it's
she's
in
not
your face.
Japanese either.
That's
Well,
right.
oh, what was she around? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I think you did. I think we've begun officially the offending portion of the program.
She a dirty
Yeah.
rotten Filipina.com.
Filthy Filipina. At least you got it right that time.
I had to. I got yelled at last time.
Yeah.
Was she a Filipina or was she Chinese?
No,
She was Jewish.
Chinese, but I dated a Filipina.
She was
2
Jewish,
years
man.
ago.
Couldn't you tell?
Are you gonna offend the Jewish people now in Plymouth?
No, I'm not going
No,
to
let's
offend them.
not
She
do
really
that.
was. I'm just telling you. She looked Oriental, but she wasn't. Oh, I'm
Let me-
sorry.
Who
What's
was your
Oriental?
girlfriend?
My girlfriend, she was a whack job is what she was. You want to go off on her for half an hour? I got time.
We aren't.
We
your
can
sec-
tag team out. I could say a few things about different people.
Do you want to
Probably
say some
won't.
things about my girl, and I'll say stuff about your girl, and then I'll sound. But we don't really know each other's girls. So never
No,
mind
we
that.
don't. Nor do I think it would be the proper decorum
Nor
or
do I
proper
think you ever
forum to
will
do
be.
so. On the other hand, and I can get this show rolling real quick, I'm a very big fan of
Of me?
William Jefferson Clinton.
I don't like William Jefferson Clinton. For various reasons, I've never liked him, and I don't like any Democrats. So there you go.
Well, there's an open mind for you.
Oh, very open. Actually, I do like a Democrat. Let me think. My grandmother's a Democrat. I have friends who are Democrats.
Yeah, that's a line that just begs for an answer.
There's some pretty hot Democrats, but they probably wouldn't do me because I'm a Republican. So,
I thought it would be because you're a repulsive knucklehead.
what do you think about legalizing marijuana?
Despite the fact, and this will shock the world with my hair and everything else, the fact that I do not use it, I happen to think that all drugs should be legalized and people should take personal
So
responsibility
you
for
think
what they do
we
afterwards.
should get rid of the FDA?
Yeah. I don't
That'll,
even
that'll
want to
set
start.
Mike off here.
You do? What is wrong
He
with
thinks
you?
we should get rid of the FDA, man. Go at it. I personally think that pot and acid and LSD and let me just name off a few, ecstasy, should all be legalized as recreational drugs.
And you can therefore tax them. There's only one reason they're not legal at this point,
Why
and
is
that's that the government's making more money having them illegal than they would
I don't think
making
that
them
works
legal.
anymore. How is the government making more money illegally?
Well, let's figure it out. If you're spending more money than any other nation in the world to keep drugs out of your country, and yet more money is being spent than any other nation in the world in buying of those drugs, you're not doing a very good job.
They're buying
Yeah,
them?
but
Maybe
we're
you're
a
not
big
supposed to be
country.
doing a good job. Yeah, and Russia's bigger and doesn't have the problem.
Yeah, but
China
Russia's
has more
fucking
people and doesn't have the problem.
crackheads.
I think we should
Listen,
smoke
Wallace.
a Smoke a joint and think about it a little more. Or a bond.
Hey,
Let's do a
Jason's
bond.
met my father. He can back me up. My father
Hookah.
is Wallace Shawn.
It's a hookah. We need a hookah. You don't know the song White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. One of
Yes,
the
he
coolest
does.
songs ever. You know it, right? Is this where we break into karaoke hell?
Makes you smaller.
Larger and one pill makes you small.
whatever.
And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all.
Karaoke
Oh, Alice.
hell.
Karaoke hell coming soon.
Have they corrected the misspelling on that sign up in Kingston? For
They have
Pickford's?
not.
What sign up in?
It says karaoke night, Jason, but they spelled karaoke wrong.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
trying to do a bong hit here.
But my problem with it is karaoke is pronounced wrong regardless.
Yes, it is. It's,
To be pronounced karaoke, it would have to be K-R-I-O-K-I, and isn't it K-A-R-A-O-K-E,
yeah.
which would be karaoke.
You know, you can get high just by asphyxiation.
Yeah, talk to the lead singer of
And
NXS.
drinking water. You can
What?
get high off of lots of water. Becoming
Really?
super hydrated, yes. At the Betty Ford Clinic, they have toilets like in airplanes where you can't get the water out of them.
Really?
Yes, I saw that on...
How much water could
It
you...
was like Entertainment Tonight or something.
Well, first off, it should be pointed out that like 90% of the population walks around dehydrated all the time.
90% of the population walks around high. I think you got your numbers mixed up there.
No, seriously, most people are dehydrated at all times. They don't.
Oh, you know
they
how
don't
to
have enough
tell.
Fluid
You
intake.
know how to tell if you're dehydrated, right? Mike knows this.
Oh, yeah. Your pee should look like lemon juice, one lemon
Lemon
only.
juice, one lemon only.
You saw that on Oprah.
Oprah Winfrey.
One lemon only?
One lemon only.
That's
The
like white.
darker the urine, the more dehydrated you are.
That's very interesting.
So if it's
now,
very
there's a
true.
health tip. We now have brought a health tip to Mass After Dark.
See, we always have little nuggets.
Well,
No, the
it
darker,
looks like-
the darker the urine, the
Did he just
more
say little
dehydrated.
nuggets right after the urine comment?
yes. If your urine looks like a golden sunset, then you're not drinking enough water.
Yes, it's got to be lemon juice, one lemon only.
What if there's blood all in it? Is that bad too?
Yes,
That's
if it's
usually
a-
a bad sign. that
If
you've
it's a
been doing
California sunset, then you should see your doctor.
something. A California sunset. What's
Yeah,
that?
but it's like all red.
If it looks like, you know,
The rising
you're having
sun.
your monthly feminine problem and you're not a female, you might be having a problem.
And it's just happening right out of ew.
You've heard that
Oh,
You
happen?
might be a
whoa, whoa,
redneck.
whoa.
Is that what the line goes to?
Um,
Whoa!
I actually had a friend who had that happen. He urinated blood. Oh, didn't you have an uncle that did that?
Hey, but you know what's cool?
No, ew, yes he did.
I got digital cable, and I must say that Adelphia's cable boxes, what's the word I want to use? It's something to do with the
Sucking.
Yankees. That's the one. But the one thing that's good about digital cable is that they have BBC America.
Oh, I got that on a satellite too, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what they have on BBC America?
Men behaving badly.
Nude
That's actually kind of cool.
darts. Topless darts.
Doctor
BBC
Who.
4. BBC 4. Oh, never
They have
mind.
Doctor Who.
Oh, I have some sad
Oh,
news.
do
I have
they?
some sad news.
That's right, I've actually seen Doctor Who.
Guys, I'm serious. I have some sad news. Douglas Adams died.
No, are you serious?
That's what I was told. My mother told me that. Douglas Adams died.
That cannot be true.
That's what I was told. Died of a heart attack.
Here we've been talking about Z-Fraud Beeblebox,
And I just thought of it.
and you just thought of it. You're not exactly quick on the uptake, are you?
No, I
Did
have
you have to
reuptake
shake your head up till
inhibitors.
it came to you?
I have reuptake inhibitors.
Oh, well, so do I. So
No, I'm very serious about this. I was told by my mother that Douglas Adams has passed away, which makes me sad, except that he liked Macintoshes, so I don't know. Have you ever read the Illuminati trilogy, Tit?
No, I have not, but have you read The
Can you
Long
see what
Dark
I'm
Deep
doing?
Time of the Soul?
No, I have not, but have you read
Are you
Mostly Harmless?
ignoring me?
Yeah.
Don't panic.
Have you read Mostly Harmless?
Sure, why not?
Douglas Adams is the only man in the entire world, and may be dead now, but the only man in the entire world that can do an entire chapter, I swear to God, an entire chapter on the art of making a good sandwich and make it funny.
Hey, what happened to They're Right, You're Wrong?
They had a Perfectly Normal Beast, which was, it jumped through the air only like a certain time of the year, and they had to like kill them and take them and put them away. And they called it Perfectly Normal Beast because aside from the fact that it came from nowhere and left to nowhere, it was perfectly normal. That's what they made the sandwiches.
Makes sense. Well, don't panic. You understand the don't panic reference, don't you?
Yeah. And always know where your towel is.
That's absolutely. There's no question about that.
You're a hitchhiker right now. You're traveling the world right now.
There
Do you
you
know
go.
where your towel is?
I do.
My towel's in the front seat of my car, actually, because I need it.
We don't want to know why your towel's in the front seat of your
Ew.
car. Considering he was just talking about all the hotties down on the waterfront, doesn't that kind of disturb
It's
you, Mike?
blossoming at the water.
Hey, what about us taking the speaker out of my garage?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. This whole idea, it involved 3 mice and 2 12-inch devices, is what we were talking about. What is we took a speaker out of that I had bought years ago for about $350 and decided to put it in his garage, which is a cement slab with what can only be considered walls by somebody who was out there. And we left it there for probably a year and a half, 2 years.
It was there for a long time.
We pulled it out today, and he noticed that a dead mouse fell out. So that was one dead
Yeah, I
mouse.
was like, wow, what's this wet thing that just hit my hand? It was all slimy. and
Yuck.
then It was a mouse.
So then I looked
Strangely enough, I have a
inside.
mouse story, too.
I looked inside, and I noticed there were 3 other dead mice. So in order to, I don't know if you know what a boombox thing looks like. I mean, it's a big box, 2-speaker,
Yeah, I've
12-inch
heard of the
MTXs.
thing.
So it wasn't easy ripping out the little cone that they do for the sound punch. Mm-hmm. I had to rip off, which it's coming off anyway, the carpeting. I had to rip off the carpeting and pull that out. But that was very interesting. I have to admit, it was very gross too. I had to use a stick to get the mice out. They were like
It was
stuck in there.
gross.
So that was my adventure.
When I went to one of my storage areas, one of my multiple storage areas to house all of my numerous awards and things
Oh right.
from the various.
Yeah, we only have
Places.
to use we only have to use the Taj Mahal for ours.
Well, that's not a bad place. You know, it was a summer home for a mistress,
No, I didn't know that.
or at least a home for a mistress.
Well, anyway,
or
what
something.
about this mouse?
Well, when I went into the storage area and was having my servants move about boxes, out popped a mummified mouse. I'm not kidding. This thing had been in there and baked into mummification over the course of a couple
You know
years.
they mummify pets now, like cats and dogs.
Yeah, you know what? That
No.
indicates that the people who own them
Have too much money?
have too much money and are freaks.
It
Yes.
costs 25
You
grand
can
just
get that
to do
for
the
people,
process.
too.
You know, my iguana died.
Yeah,
sorry.
that was pretty sad.
It was sad.
And then it costs about 25 grand just for the
I didn't mummify
mummification
them.
process. And then after that, you have to put the gold leaf or whatever it is on
For
there.
cats?
For a cat, well, cats are awesome. I would do that for my cats if I could afford it.
Cats are, well, I'm going to stay away from it.
What? Cats are what?
Cats are the least loyal, I'm going to avoid my next line as well, but least loyal, most uncaring, unfeeling beast on the planet. They rub up against you when they want to get a scratch. You're a scratching post.
So kind of like women, huh?
I didn't say that.
I love cats because
Though I will not say that the thought did not cross.
I love cats because no, it's
We got to see it.
different from a
It's over.
woman. The cat will actually leave you alone when you don't want to be bothered, and when you want to be, petting the cat will come over. Sometimes, I mean, you're not compatible at the same time, but they clean themselves, they take care of themselves, and they come over to you. My cat comes in at night, and my cat comes in at night and sleeps with me. Well, he sleeps on my chair now. He likes that, but
My kitty sleeps under the covers with me.
that's not funny. Let's hear the music.
My body lies over the ocean.
My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies under the ocean. My Bonnie lies under the sea.
I think it's over.
No, I think it's under. Well, maybe your Bonnie's over the ocean. Mine's under.
Wow. Yep, this is good television, isn't it?
Oh, this is the best.
Via satellite.
Let me see that. Why am I all hunched over?
Because you're a freak.
You were really pissed off that night.
Let me see. I want to watch it.
$50,000 to $100,000. I'm going to run for governor. I'm going to lose, and I'm going to get a talk show host.
Oh, that's right.
I still want to be a stories that don't make any sense anyway.
Are we out of time already?
Not interesting.
No, that's
No,
just
this is the other
one.
one.
They're just
Oh, all right. I was going to say,
dumb.
this time flew way too much.
It was
by.
the
We
corner.
are getting there. We're about 4 more minutes.
I want to see the
Minutes.
Titanic.
Did we say anything offensive yet?
If I was a
I
talk
think
show
Mike
host, I
must
probably
have.
couldn't say gay as much as
Mike
I
always says stuff offensive. Did I ever tell you a
That's so funny.
story about when there was a particular public access person here that was working on a project, which I won't say her name or the project, but she took a particular liking to Mike. She had seen a couple of the shows, and she came up to him and she said, she totally ignored me. I was sitting in the room too, but she
I
came up
understand
to
that.
Mike and said, "Like you know, you look cute on there. You look like Opus or Opie or Opus or whatever." And then you open your mouth, and I'm thinking you turn into Satan. But that was interesting that she was so into this guy. She
Yeah.
wanted his phone number and everything. We had a stalker at our house. Speaking of stalking,
What was the most offensive thing you've ever done? I'll start first. I was once eating at Pizza Hut in Stamford, Connecticut, and I started referring to, oh, it's so funny.
I think it's so funny the way you said that. I'm going to use that. What's the most of whatever it is I'm going to say? What's the most offensive thing you've ever said? I'll start first.
Ever said or ever done?
This is both.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, I was referring to somebody as a mental retard to some great extent, and then I looked over and there was a mentally challenged individual that was quite offended by my remarks that
There's a shock.
looked like he was going to kick my ass retard style.
That wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't.
That wasn't funny at all. What was I wearing that night?
I don't know, you look like you're from the Planet of the Apes.
Eat me. Jesus, I look horrible. I'm gonna look like that soon. Only I'm gonna have red blue highlights in my hair.
choices for diversity.
You're gonna have blue
You got
highlights
Black
here?
Well,
Republican.
blue-gray, but not until I go back to school.
Does going back to school involve you actually passing some classes this time?
No. That is not in the contract. You like that, don't you?
He's still waiting for our most offensive moment.
Yeah. What is your most?
Yeah, better
offensive
hurry it
moment?
up because you only have a minute left.
I've done 5 or 6 of these shows.
We can do a whole nother show.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. Next week you might hear actually something offensive.
Yeah, we could get there.
We're
It's
not getting
possible.
there so far. We're trying to stay off the political subject.
Yeah, well, we could go on for hours on that.
Even though Bill Clinton's
You know
a
what?
big
I can't
moron.
think of anything too offensive that I've done. As sad as that is, considering my venerable age.
I've been pretty offensive, but then I have reasons.
Yeah, like that time we went into Abercrombie and Fitch.
It wasn't my fault there were homos on the wall, was it?
Why are there gay
Jeez.
people on the wall?
That was a good question. It was a legitimate question, and it was not answered. It went unanswered. In the South Shore Plaza. Why are there all these gay people on the wall? And this woman gave me the dirtiest look. Then I realized we were in like Gap Kids or something, or Abercrombie and Kids.
Yeah.
Was it perhaps that you were attending some sort of gay pride thing?
No, it was on the walls. I mean, if I went to a gay pride thing, I think I'd probably get myself killed.
I think it's probably likely. I think there's a whole lot of places you could go, Jason, that would result in you getting killed.
Like where?
Anywhere where you
Bye-bye.
opened your mouth.
Wanna
Hurry
do
the
one
show
more?
along.
I'm not going to be able to come out with you guys tonight because the babysitter will kill me.
Go to the babysitter.
But you can do one more?
I'll do one more.
Oh, great. I'll get it going right now.
Too
We'll
bad
be
I haven't
set
gone out
for
with
a long...
Well, come on down tomorrow.
I won't be down tomorrow.
Why?
That's Friday.